Hi children, this is Santosh Bharathan. So this is the third problem which we are solving on on the basic topic of the residential status. This carries 4 mark again in section B. This is pulled out from November 18, 2018. Okay. So I'll read the problem. First, we'll understand the problem, then we'll solve it accordingly. Mr. Satish, an employee of PQR Company Limited, Mysore, has left India for the first time on 16th July 2023 for higher training in UK. Calculate the residential status for the assessment year 24-25. This is a very simple problem where only one date they have given, that is 16 July 2023, where Mr. Satish, assessee is Mr. Satish, already I have typed it. So he is working in PQR Company Limited, Mysore. Okay. He left India on 16th July 2023. So in July, that is in the previous year, July, he was present for 16 days. Okay, July. That means he was there in the month of April 30, then May 31, and then June 30. Okay. Rest like August, he was not there. I'll mention it as 0. September, not there, 0. October, 0. November 0, December 0, Jan 0, Feb 0, March 0. Total days for the previous year, he was there in India for 107 days. Rest all the year he was present. So just I'll mention the number of days, that is in April 30, May 31, July 30, July 31, August 31, September 30, October 31, November 30, December 31, Jan 31, February 28, March 31. The total number of days he was present is 365 days in a year. So just what I do, I just copy it and paste for all the years. Okay. So, okay. So rest all the years he is present for 365 days. Okay. Now, this is the first chart. First chart, the calculation of number of days is completed. Now, we move on to the determination of the residential status, where Mr. Satish has to satisfy both the additional as well as a basic condition. In basic condition, if he satisfy one of the basic condition, is called as a resident. And if he satisfy any one of the additional condition or none of the additional condition, he is called as a resident, but not ordinary resident. If he satisfy both the additional condition, we call him as a ordinary resident. If he does not satisfy any of the basic condition, we call him as a non-resident. So let us see. The first basic condition says that he should stay in India for 182 days or more during the previous year. We'll come to the previous year, that is, he has stayed for 107 days. Therefore, he has not satisfied the one basic condition. So we move on to the next basic condition. What it says, stay in India for 60 days. Okay, in the previous year, he has stayed more than 60 days. So again, I will mention 107 days, comma. I'll mention comma. And again, it says, and 365 days or more during 4 years preceding the previous year. 365 will falls on, we have to leave the previous year. 365 days he was present in the year 22-23. Okay. Then he was present in 2021 365. 20, 21, 365, then 365, 19, 20. So if I add up all, I do get the number of days is 1460. 1460. So I mentioned, comma, anyway, I have mentioned there. Here 1460. That means he has present for 107 days, and in 4 years he has present 1460 days. Okay. So therefore he has satisfied. First condition he has not satisfied. Second he has satisfied. Okay. I'll just mention here he has satisfied. He has satisfied one of the basic condition. One of the basic condition. Therefore, he is called as a resident. Now we move on to the additional condition. Stay in India for 2 years out of 10 previous year preceding the previous year. 2 out of 10. That means if I, in the 10 years, that from 22-23 to 13-14, his stay is more than 2 years. If I add up all, it comes to, we'll see how many days, it comes to 3650. Okay, 3650. So I'll mention 3650 days. So he's satisfying the second additional condition. Okay. The next additional condition, it's say that stay in India for 730 days or more during 7 previous year preceding the previous year. So I'll just mark from 7 previous year. We have to leave from 22 to, I will go up to 16, 17. The number of days, we'll see how much. Number of days is 2555. Okay. 7 day years he was present for 2555. Okay, days. So again, he has satisfied. It is more than 730 days. He has satisfied here. So therefore, from this chart, we will come to know that he has satisfied one of the basic condition. He became a resident and he fulfills both the additional conditions. So Mr. Satish is a resident and ordinarily resident. In the note, I'll mention Mr. Satish has satisfied one of the basic conditions and fulfills both the additional condition. Therefore, he is said to be a resident and ordinarily resident. Okay, very resident. Okay, children. I hope so. You have understood. It's a very simple problem. Today we are going to solve one more problem. So this problem is quite different from the other problem. Where we'll see how the problem is different from the other problem. Okay, I'll read the problem. We'll solve the problem according to the structure what we have framed. Okay, Mr. Tom Cruise, a foreign national, and a person of Indian origin. See here, we have to observe in this problem. Tom Cruise is a foreign national. What do we mean by a foreign national? A foreign national means he has lived for several years in that country. One, or he may be a citizen of that country. Who? Tom Cruise may be a citizen of the country. And a person of Indian origin, both they say. Either Tom Cruise's grandfather or his parents may be an Indian resident. They may be staying in an Indian or an Indian citizen. Okay. So originally he will become, he's from an Indian. Okay. He's an Indian. He's settled in foreign. So they call him as a foreign national. Comes to India on visit. See, Tom Cruise is coming India on a visit for the first time on 22nd August 2019. First time on 22nd August 2019. Okay. And left for Tokyo. 22nd August 2019 and left for Tokyo on 5th May 2022. From 22nd August 2019, he is staying up to 5th May 2022. Okay, that is the 2 dates which they have given. He came and he arrived, left for Tokyo. He once again arrived to India on 26 January 2024 and left for Australia on 30th March 2024. His income does not exceed 15 lakh during the previous year. Determine his residential status for the assessment year 24-25. Okay, we come to the chart. Directly we come to the chart. So we will just mark it out where exactly this falls. Okay. Tom Cruise, foreign national and the person of an Indian origin, comes to India on a visit for the first time on 22nd August 2019. So we'll see where does it fall exactly. 22nd August 2019. So it falls in the year 2019-20. Okay, 1920. So 22nd he came. That means we have to include 22nd also. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. That means for the first August month, he was there for 10 days. September, he was there for 30 days. November, 31 days. Sorry, October, 31 days. November, 30 days. December, 31 days. Jan, 31 days. February, 28. And March, 31 days. So, total 222 days in that particular year in 1920. Okay, then I'll see he left for Tokyo on 5th May 2022. I'll just mark where exactly the date comes on 22, 23, 5th May. So how many days he has stayed in that particular month? For 5 days, that's all. Okay. So rest all the years I'm going to fill now. Here I'll mention it 0. He was not there. So not there, not there, not there. Okay. So this column I will take 2021. He was present in India in that particular year. All the days he was there. So 30, I'll mention 31 May, June, 30 July, 31 August, again 30 September, 30 October, 31 November, 30 December, 31 Jan, 31 February 28. See, I'm not going to count the leap year. All the February month I'll consider as a 28 days. Okay. March 31. Okay. So total 365 days. Somewhere I made a mistake. I hope so. April 30, May 31, June 30, July 31, August 31. August, how many days? 31 days. Okay. Now I think it's correct. So this what I do, I just copy it for the next year. So since he left in the month of May, so okay, here I'll mention it as 30 days. Okay. So he was not there. So he left to Tokyo on 5th May 2022. That I have written already here. And then he once again arrived to India on 22nd January 2024. That is in the previous year on January he came. So I will count it from 26 should be included. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So 5 days in Jan. He was there for 5 days. February, he was there for 28 days and left to Australia on 30th March. So 30 March. That's all, not 31st. 30 he left to this one, Australia. So rest all the days I will make it as 0. So 0, July 0, August 0, September 0, October 0, November 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay. Fine. Here, April he was not there. So I'll make it 0. May 0, June 0, July 0, August 0, September 0, October 0, November, December 0. Okay. So this is what the what is the number of days chart which we have prepared. In the previous year, he was there for 63 days. In the year 2022, 23, 35 days. Then 21, 22, 365. Then 2021, 365, 19, 20, 222 days. He was there in India. Rest all the year he was not there. So we need not go back. That is understood. We'll put it as 0. So I'll go back to the problem. Tom Cruise, a foreign national. I told foreign national basically either the person had stayed for several years there or he may be a citizen of a foreign. But here he is of Indian origin. Indian origin, that means his parents or grandfather or great grandfather were actually born in India and they were the Indians. So that is the meaning of that. He comes to India for visit. See, this is very important. For the sake of a visit, Tom Cruise came to India. If any Indian origin or an Indian citizen who come to India for the sake of visit, the and his income does not exceed 15 lakh, he has to satisfy the basic condition. He should stay at least for 182 days or more during the previous year. That is a must. Here, 60 and 365 days for 4 preceding previous year is not applicable. Minimum for any Indian origin or Indian citizen come India for the purpose of visit, one basic condition that he has to stay at least 182 days or more during the previous year. So we come back here. In this case, Tom Cruise, the previous year, 23-24, he's staying only 63 days. So what do we consider? Whether he's a citizen or whether he's a resident or a non-resident. We come to the determination of the residential status chart, where the first condition is not satisfied. 63 days. I mentioned 63 days. Okay, days. And here is once I'll mention not satisfied. Not satisfied. Okay. Here, these conditions are not applicable. The second condition is not applicable. I'll write it not applicable. Additional conditions again not applicable. Since he has not satisfied the basic condition, he is called as a non-resident. Why non-resident? Because Mr. Tom Cruise is an Indian origin. He came to India for the sake of visit and his income does not exceeding 15 lakh. So the first condition he has not satisfied. He is, since rest all the years you are there. So the basic condition itself, the stay of 182 days, it's a compulsory way. He has not satisfied. So we treat him Tom Cruise as a non-resident. I'll mention the assessee have not written. I'll just write down the assessee name, Mr. Tom Cruise. Let's see. Okay, assessee have written. So I'll just say here, I'll make a note, Mr. Tom Cruise has not satisfied has not satisfied the basic condition. So he is treated as non-resident. Hope so, children, you have understood. Okay, the next problem. So this problem basically it has appeared in the exam in the month of April 2002, the year 8, April 2002, and this carries 4 marks in section B. Just I'll read the problem. Then basically, according to that, we will solve the problem. Okay, Mr. Clinton, an American, came to India for the first time on 1st January 2020. He stayed here continuously for 2 years. He went back to New York on 1/1/2023. Again, he came to India on 2/2/2024 on a 2 years job assignment with a multinational company in India. Determine his residential status for the previous year 23-24. Okay, this is the problem. Mr. Clinton, associate, I will write it here as a Mr. Clinton. Okay, Mr. Clinton. Mr. Clinton, he is an American, came to India for the first time on 1st Jan 2020. So it falls on 1920 in the column January, where in Jan he was there for 31 days. Then he stayed here continuously for 2 years. So that 2 years we will see here. This I'll fill it up. 28 February, then 31. For that particular here, he stayed for 90 days. Then in 2021 also he was there. So I'll mention it April 30, May 31, June 30, July 31, August 31, September 30, October 31, November 30, December 31, Jan 31, February I'll mention 28, March 31. So he was present for 365 days during the year 2021. Again, in 2021-22 also he was there for 1 more year. I'll just copy the same thing over here. So 365, that particular here also was there. He went back to New York on 1/1/2023. That falls here, New York. 1/1 is again up to January. He is there 31 days. This row I'm going to fill. In April he was there for 30 days. May 31, June 30, then 31 July, August 31, September 30, October 31, November 30, December 31, Jan. Okay. So from February, he was not there. See, he went back to New York on 1st Jan 2023. Sorry, it's not 31, it's 1 day. January, only 1 day he was there. He went back to New York on 1st Jan 2023. So 1 day he was there in the month of Jan. Again, he came back to India on 2nd February 2024. So that is in the previous year. He came back 2nd February. So I will mention 2, we have to leave it 2 days out of 28. 2 days, 26 days he was there. Second also, if I add, it becomes 27 days he was there. Okay. Only 1 day will be subtracted from in the month of February. March whole month he was there, 31. Okay. So 58 days. Here I'll mention the rest, all the this one row I will mention it as 0. He was not there. He was not. Not there. He was not there, 0. And here in the previous year, April not there, May 0, June 0, July, August, September, October, November, December, Jan. So all the months he was 0. So in the previous year, that is in 2024, Mr. Clinton was in India for 58 days. Okay, 58 days. This is basically the working chart. the working chart. So now we came to know the number of days that Mr. Clinton was present in India. We'll come back. We'll go to the determination of residential status, where Mr. Clinton has to satisfy both the condition. One is the additional basic condition. The other is a additional condition. So first I'll read the assessee as Clinton, Mr. Clinton. Okay, he is an assessee. So we'll see the basic condition under section 6, subsection 1. What it says: stay in India for 182 days or more during the previous year. We'll go back to the chart where he stayed only for 58 days. That means the first condition he is not satisfied. I'll mention in this column, I'll say as a 58 days, his stay was there, DAYS. Okay, here not satisfied, not satisfied. Okay, he has not satisfied. The second condition, or it says one more condition, it states that stay in India during 60 days or more and 365 days or more during the 4 years preceding the previous year. That means we'll come back the for first this one itself is how many, instead of 60 days he has stayed only for 57 days, comma 57 days, okay, comma. Then what he has not satisfied again. 60 should be there. He is there only for 58 days. Even though we will see the next 365 days, 4 years preceding the previous year. That means the previous year we need to leave 276 days, 365, 365, and 90. The second and the additional basically he is there. But even though the number of days, the second condition, second basic condition also he has not satisfied, where a minimum days of 60 days should be present in the previous year. But he is only for 58 days. That means again he has not satisfied. So this, if the individual has not satisfied any of the basic condition, straight away we can declare him as a non-resident. So I'll come to the conclusion directly instead of going to the additional condition, not required. Additional condition under section 6, subsection 6 is not required to see. Why? Because he has not satisfied the basic condition. So I will say in the note, Mr. Clinton has not satisfied any of the basic condition. So, comma, so he is treated as non-resident. Mr. Clinton has not satisfied any of the basic conditions, so he is treated as a non-resident. I hope so, children, you have understood. It's a very simple problem. So this is related with the residential status. Thank you, children. Thanks a lot for watching. If there is any doubt, just get back to me in the comment section so I can go through the problem and give a solution. Okay, fine. Thanks a lot, children. Have a nice day.